Welcome to the Healthy Road, where we transform your health and lifestyle with practical, everyday tips. Today, we're tackling a challenge many of us face: saying no to junk food. Stick around as we unveil 9 life-changing tips to empower you to make healthier choices. Let's reshape our relationship with food, starting now. Tip number 9. Reward your progress. It's important to reward yourself for making progress towards your health goals, but it's also important to do so in a healthy way. Many of us may turn to junk food as a reward, but this can ultimately sabotage our progress. Instead, try finding alternative ways to treat yourself. Maybe you can plan a spa day or take a relaxing hike in nature. Or, indulge in a favorite hobby or activity that brings you joy. These types of rewards will still make you feel good, but won't hinder your health journey. Remember, self-care and self-love are just as important as reaching your goals. Tip number 8. Manage stress effectively. Can have a big impact on our eating habits, often leading us to make unhealthy choices. In times of stress, we may turn to comfort foods that are high in sugar, fat, and calories. These foods may provide temporary relief, but can lead to long-term negative effects on our health. To combat stress-induced unhealthy eating habits, it is important to find effective ways to manage stress. This can include regular exercise, which has been shown to reduce stress and improve mood. Engaging in activities like yoga or meditation can also help reduce stress levels and promote mindful eating. Finding a hobby or activity that you enjoy can also be a great way to de-stress and avoid turning to food for comfort. It could be anything from painting to playing a sport, as long as it helps you relax and unwind. Remember, managing stress effectively not only benefits our mental well-being, but also our physical health. Make it a priority to find healthy ways to cope with stress, and you will see a positive impact on your eating habits. Tip number 7. Seek support. Having a support system can greatly benefit individuals trying to stop eating junk food. It can provide them with emotional and practical support, accountability, and motivation. Friends or family members can serve as sounding boards for ideas and strategies, offer encouragement and positive reinforcement, and even join in on healthy activities or meal planning. Having someone to share the journey with can make it feel less daunting and more enjoyable. Additionally, a support system can also provide accountability, as friends or family members can help hold individuals accountable for their actions and remind them of their goals. Lastly, having a support system can also provide motivation. Knowing that others are cheering them on and rooting for their success can be a powerful motivator to stick to healthy habits and resist the temptation of junk food. Overall, involving friends or family members in the journey to stop eating junk food can make the process easier, more enjoyable, and more successful. Tip number 6. Stay dehydrated. Dehydration can cause the body to send mixed signals to the brain, making us think we are hungry when in reality we are just thirsty. This can lead to increased cravings for junk food, as the body is searching for a quick source of energy. By staying hydrated and drinking enough water throughout the day, we can avoid these false hunger signals and make healthier food choices. So make sure to keep a water bottle with you at all times and aim to drink at least 8 glasses of water a day to keep your body properly hydrated and reduce cravings for junk food. Tip number 5. Practice mindful eating. Being present while eating is important because it allows us to fully experience and enjoy our food. Mindful eating involves paying attention to our senses, thoughts, and emotions while eating. This can enhance our overall eating experience and help us make healthier choices. Some techniques for practicing mindful eating include eating slowly. This allows us to savor each bite, fully experience the taste and texture of our food, and give our body time to recognize when we are full. Chewing thoroughly. Thoroughly chewing our food not only helps with digestion, but also allows us to fully taste and appreciate our food. Avoiding distractions. Eating while distracted, such as watching TV or browsing our phone, takes our focus away from our food and can lead to overeating. By being present and fully engaged in our eating, we can also become more aware of our hunger and fullness cues, which can help us make healthier choices and avoid overeating. Tip number 4. Keep junk food out of sight. The saying out of sight, out of mind means that if something is not visible or easily accessible, we tend to forget about it and not crave it as much. This can be applied to our food choices as well. If we keep junk food out of sight, we are less likely to think about it and be tempted to eat it. To rearrange your kitchen and pantry to eliminate temptation, try the following tips. Store junk food in less visible or less accessible areas. Keep it at the back of your pantry or in high cabinets, and place healthier options at the front and eye level. Use opaque containers or containers with lids to store junk food. This makes it less tempting to see and grab for a quick snack. Keep healthy snacks readily available and visible. This will make it easier to grab a healthier option when cravings strike. Put fruits and vegetables in clear containers or bowls on the counter to make them the first thing you see when you open the pantry or fridge. Avoid buying large quantities of junk food. If you do buy them, portion them out into smaller servings to avoid mindlessly eating a whole bag. Remember, the less you see and think about junk food, the less likely you are to crave it. By making healthier options more easily accessible, you will naturally gravitate towards them for a quick and easy snack. Tip number 2. Create a meal plan. Planning meals in advance is crucial for maintaining a healthy and balanced diet. By knowing in advance what you will be eating for each meal, you can ensure that you are getting all the necessary nutrients and avoid unhealthy, impulsive food choices. Additionally, meal planning can save time and money by avoiding last-minute trips to the grocery store or takeout options. A well-balanced meal plan can also help prevent cravings for junk food. When we plan our meals to include a variety of nutrient-dense foods such as fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, and whole grains, we are less likely to feel unsatisfied and crave unhealthy snacks. This is because our bodies are getting the necessary nutrients and energy to function properly, reducing the urge to reach for junk food. Meal planning also allows for portion control and mindful eating, which can prevent overindulging in unhealthy foods. By having healthy and satisfying meals planned out, we can better resist the temptation of junk food and stick to our healthy eating goals. Tip number 1. Understand your triggers. Identifying personal triggers can help avoid temptation by allowing us to understand what situations or emotions may lead us to make unhealthy choices. By recognizing our triggers, we can better prepare and plan for these situations, making it easier to stay on track with our health goals. Common triggers include stress, which can cause us to turn to comfort foods as a way to cope. Boredom can also lead to mindless snacking or overeating. Emotional eating, which is using food to cope with emotions rather than hunger, can also be a trigger for unhealthy eating habits. By understanding these triggers, we can find alternative ways to cope with stress or boredom and address our emotional needs in healthier ways. Conquering the temptation of junk food isn't about deprivation, it's about empowering yourself to make choices that enhance your health and well-being. With these 9 tips, you're not just cutting out unhealthy foods, you're embarking on a journey towards a more vibrant, energetic life. Remember, small steps lead to big victories. Keep pushing forward, and don't forget to celebrate your progress. Thanks for watching. If you found these tips helpful, give us a thumbs up and subscribe for more content to help you live your healthiest life. Got your own tips or a success story to share? Drop it in the comments below, we'd love to hear from you. Until next time, stay strong and eat wisely.